Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Today, we have Modified Race, New Hampshire, Xfinity Race, Old Spice. You would think, based on previous history of me in this game, this is going to be a very productive episode. But every time I say that, it never ends up being one. So, let's at least go off to something that I know I'm going to do well at, unless if I have a terrible start to the race. New Hampshire in the Modifieds. Alright, here we are qualifying at New Hampshire. This should be an easy pole, I would assume, but again, me assuming things in this game always leads to trouble. But New Hampshire is my best track in this game. There is no if, and, or buts about it. This is my best track in this game. So I would hope that we can have a successful run here. We desperately need it, and our point rivals to have a bad day for us to have any shot at the championship. One and done. We won the pole by about 0.4 of a second. So let's kind of recall who's in the points situation. Let the lineup cycle around here. Walker's in the point situation, Haley's in the point situation, and of course there's second and fifth or something. So we might, if we get out to a bit of a lead, go back to some teammates and get them in front of those two, but this is a very short race, so I don't know if I'm going to have a ton of time to do that. But let's head off to the race, and oh yeah, we have a team challenge as well. Win by 2 seconds. Alright, if I stay with my car the whole time, that's very possible.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, just gotta maintain the bottom. Don't get hit by anybody at the start. This is where all of the craziness could happen. Like being on the apron probably won't help. But if we can get past this first lap or so without being in a crash, we're gonna be fine. Since there's no cautions in this series. I believe that's my teammate right behind me, so I'm going to have him follow. Yes. So we can get him ahead of, I believe that was Walker. And immediately after I say follow, I screw up. And he's going to pay for that. Oops. Alright, don't follow anymore. Alright, I need to focus on myself for a minute here because I'm messing up these corners. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully having some success in the Xfinity Series as well. Considering we're probably going to get fired from that ride after this race. I forgot to mention that earlier. But we're most likely going to get fired. I've never gotten that message and then not gotten fired, so I'm going to predict being fired, but you never know. Alright, so let me go back to this teammate, get him ahead of these two. Lewis might also be up there in the championship if I'm not mistaken. I want to at least get, I believe this is Phillips up there. In the short amount of time I have, this is only a 12-lap race, so I really don't have a ton of time to do this. Somebody else, so I don't care if I intimidate. Alright, he went up the track, and I get underneath him without spinning out. No. Alright, we also don't want him to pass my car, which he's about to do. I don't know how much the Intimidator works in this series. Oh, I hit the inside wall. Oh, I got him loose, though. Got him loose. Not going to worry about the team challenge right now because I'm just trying to get this guy up into second so we can get some points on on this guy. Because I'm pretty sure Walker's second in the points.
High up high.
Trying to make slight contact as well, maybe screw up his day more than previously anticipated.
You got the leader in your crosshairs. Let's make it happen. Bye, buddy. 5 laps to
Oh,
go.
he went up the track.
Clear, clear. All clear.
If I can get underneath him, screw up his day a little bit more.
We're showing you about halfway on fuel. Keep
Ah,
up.
dang it, I swipe and a miss, swipe and a miss. Alright, we're underneath and we got him. Let's see if that causes him to lose it.
You're in second.
He's in the wall, he's losing some spots. Beautiful. No, he's not. He's still right here. How dare he?
The 115 car is coming right.
Okay. He's not anywhere near. He's not anywhere near. Alright, so we're just gonna go back to our car, see if we can maybe pull away to a 2-point advantage here.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Yep, that's an easy one.
Alright. So I have him following me as well. So let's see if that helps out our situation, keeping him in second. I didn't succeed in my goal as much as I wanted to, but points are points. I mean, we're a ton back, so it's going to take a miracle for us to
Another 5 points.
win this championship. But I just thought I'd give it a shot, see what would happen. If he can stay in second, no, he lost second. I actually think he fell back quite a few positions. But we messed up Walker a little bit, but I don't think it'll be nearly enough for him to fall back through the pack. So hopefully I'm wrong. But White Flag is out, sponsored by ATF Gaming. Please subscribe to ATF Gaming and click that little notification bell. Also subscribe by notification bells. Excuse me. Alright, well, we're going to win. We might actually get the 2 seconds, too. Well, we would have had I not messed that corner up. Dang it.
We'll take home the win. Great driving out there. Let's bring her over to victory.
Nope,
lane.
we didn't get the 2 seconds. If I hadn't messed up that last corner, that would have been much better. Walker did finish 4th. Haley finished 10th, so that's good. Obviously, not as good as we wanted to. And we didn't get the achievement by, like, half of a tenth of a second. Well, that was obviously a good race as far as everything else. So I'm going to assume this is a failed challenge. Yep. That's frustrating. Charity event, not worried about it. And we got Donnie Rogers challenge. If you and Donnie Rogers can lead a lap. I don't even know who that is. Who's Donnie Rogers? I assume he's an Xfinity teammate. Yeah, Dairyland 350. But, well, if we have a good qualifying effort, it's a 27-lap race at a road course, so I would have time to help teammates out for sure if I can get out to a decent lead at the start, but that all starts with qualifying, so let's head off and do that. Alright, here we are starting our qualifying lap. Let's try to get a decent qualifying effort so we don't have as much work to do. Because you know I'm all about making life easier for myself. This is going to be the corner that makes or breaks us. I did the shortcut really well in the warm-up lap. Yep, I definitely did that wrong this time. But luckily we have a second lap. And my nose is extremely itchy. Because of course it is. I'll get it on the straightaway. But obviously that hurt our lap. I don't think we're going to be in a good position anyway, but that shortcut
Hey, this is it now. One more.
obviously didn't help. Ah, it feels much better. Alright. Let's try not to hit the walls on that shortcut this time. Didn't do nearly as well in that corner. So we're starting off worse. So This is not going to be a good qualifying effort, which means the start of this race is not going to be very easy. Well, we just launched from last to first right there. But of course, we're a slow car, so we're not going to have much speed in this section. Well, let's just try to, lock down this last corner where I can gain a lot of time as well. So let's just lock down this last corner. And we're going to at least start mid-pack.
That's a solid lap. Not the fastest, but it'll work.
16th. Alright, I can take that. Now it's just all about whether we can move through the pack at a quick pace. Not going to make any changes to the setup, so I'll see you guys at the race.
Okay, here we go.
Alrighty, this is going to be an awkward start because we're starting in the middle of this last corner. But hopefully we can get a clean start here. I believe I saw a rival right next to me. So there's Jordan, which means Rogers is in the 103. We got to remember that. I believe the rival is the guy who's right behind us, if I'm not mistaken. We're not going to be able to get the shortcut here, which is unfortunate. Actually, we might. We will. I kind of sliced and diced through the pack there. Alright, so this is a good start. This is by far one of our better starts of the race here. Let's actually just try to make some allies while we're at it, since we really need all the help we can get in all statistical categories if we're going to pull off the miracle of not getting fired here. Which includes helping the team prestige a little bit, which is why I'm going to try to get the teammates up here as well. Let's draft with John Hamilton, the best of the AI fantasy drivers, that's for sure. Always has been. We get to the shortcut again. The shortcut really works well with the Xfinity cars. I'm going to say that right now. Really works well with the Xfinity. Jeremy Mayfield, you dirtbag. That was partially my fault, but he wasn't up all the way. Too early to pit. But I mean, we are 5th. That just shaves up more laps that I'm not going to be able to help the teammates though. But let's try to get back friends with Mayfield, even though he doesn't run all the races. Was he good at road courses? I don't remember Jeremy Mayfield ever being like a road course ringer or anything. Alright, well that was a terrible start to this restart here. Oh, frick. Come on, get back up to speed. Get back up to speed, car. I know you're faster than that. Frick. That's why you gotta be careful with the shortcut, because if you screw it up, you're done for. And now we're 4 seconds behind. So this has now been a little more challenging. Whoa, car got super loose there. Wonder if we have some tire wear due to some of the skids that we've had already. Alright, made slight contact coming off, which is probably going to be customary, but we at least managed to not spin out that time. We'll try to go underneath this guy. Make slight contact, but nothing too bad. Got Kenny Wallace, might as well draft with him. He does run the Aaron's car in the Cup Series, so we gotta be friendly with him. I'm sure I'm going to immediately not be friendly with him. Well, that was a pretty good prediction, if I do say so myself. Well, he blocks me from my shortcut, and he's gonna spin out, but he saved it though. Now we got JJ Yaley up ahead. He's someone who you don't see up front very much in this game. Alright, let's get off of him. We're not really gaining too much on the leaders, which is a concerning point to make. Yaley actually left the door open there, so I'm going to take it by force.
The 18 car wants to get by us. The race leader's got 4 seconds on you.
I just tried to look back by using the total team control. That was stupid. Alright, now we're back to John Hamilton and Jeremy Mayfield. That's where we were before the last incident on the shortcut. Let's try to make allies with John Hamilton here. That's never a bad thing to do. Let's try to get a run on him. We were there. Hamilton came down on us, so and then that second tap was unnecessary, to be fair. All right, Bobby Labonte has stretched out his lead again. We're not really gaining too much time because we're slow in these faster portions of the track. Alright, let's see if we can use the shortcut correctly here. Possibly get around Jeremy without making contact. Nope, that's not happening. Once we get, out in front, I can be a lot more aggressive with that shortcut coming off, but when we're side by side, I really can't do that. Obviously, this is still going to be a good finish either way, but this really should be a win, and I really should be able to help the teammates as well.
Interval between you and the leader is 4.5.
So that's why I'm a little discouraged by this, since this is a track I normally do very well at.
Right front tires a little worn. Careful now.
And we do also have pit stops still, so that's another thing that we have to deal with. We'll get into Jeremy. Oh, frick, that didn't work as well as I had hoped. We got around Jeremy, but now we're almost 5 seconds behind the leader. And Jeremy's still here, too. Just to make matters worse, and I'm sure he's fuming at me right now. But we'll go around him here. But we also got tire wear to deal with now, and John Hamilton. Yeah, the goal of us leading a lap and getting what's his face, Rogers, to lead a lap is pretty much out the window, especially after that corner. Crap. So we need a caution, and that's my specialty. I'm just gonna go into this corner like crazy. If Mayfield calls it a caution, oh well. He doesn't, of course, because why would he? And this would also eliminate pit stop shenanigans because we would pit right about now. So maybe we get into John Hamilton a little bit here. Oh, pit stops are already happening, actually. I would come in next lap if we do avoid a caution somehow. Oh, hi, John Hamilton. How are you doing?
Going on your right. Number 120 is going for the pass on the right. Okay, we're clear.
Alright, so yeah. Without a caution, we're done for. As far as winning this race. After the pit stop, if we're still in about 5 seconds behind, I'm going to go back and help my teammates to at least get up to about where I am. But also, we're going to come in this time by, it looks like. Because we're not going to get a caution. Hey, Boyer. I'm sure he's a rival, because everybody's a rival. Even though I've been in this series for, what, 5 races? No, not even 5 races. But Boyer is a lap down, and so is... No, Boyer would be the only one, I believe. Alright, coming in this time, we gotta remember this pit road is a little weird to get onto. So we can... Gotta get down to 70 right about now.
Hey, everything okay?
Alright. That's good. We're going to have to do 4 tires since we do have tire wear already. And Lord knows I don't want to have to deal with any more issues like that. Alright, now we just have to hope that there's not a caution. Maybe we can gain some time on this if the pit crew is really on top of their game here. Oh, come on, man. You have the easiest job. You had the easiest job. Frick. It's literally the man with the easiest job. Alright, so we're going to come out with the leaders, so let's try not to go a lap down here.
Number 32 is about to lap you.
Oh, and speaking of the leader, there he is. Oh, and he hates me. Okay, do not cause a caution. Do not cause a caution. We are a lap down. We cannot afford a caution.
He'll be keeping his eye on you now.
Cannot afford a caution right now. It looks like he might be coming in. No, he's not. Okay. We're also going to kind of see where we come out in comparison to Labonte and others. Because they must have come in that time. Otherwise, Shane Mule wouldn't be leading right now. Alright, Labonte's way out there, but everybody else I think we've passed. By some miracle. So, that's good. We're still a ways behind Labonte, but we also have clean track to make up some time. Okay, we also have a car that has a mind of its own, but we knew that already. But we're pulling away from everybody else now that I don't have to worry about stupid things. But let's see if they come in this time or not. Nope, they're still not coming in. But I think my aggressive entry to pit road might have helped me a little bit. But again, Labonte's still way out there. And here is Reigns. So let's try to get around him. So we are proverbial, or provisional P2 right now.
There you go, all clear.
Once everything cycles around, which means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing, I tell you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to a teammate.
Consider it done.
Once we're out of this corner, I'm going to try to get this teammate forward a little bit. He's in 37th, so that's going to be a hard ask. Granted, there are still some more people who have to pit. So, might not be 37 legitly, but we still have a long way to go if we're going to get this guy anywhere fast. Alright. So it looks like everybody else is on pit road now, so that's good. We'll go on the high side here. That always seems to work better. Oh, he's gonna block though. So that didn't work better. Much appreciated, dude. Okay, save it. Alright. Changing. That's what happens when I try to help people. Alright, so we're actually coming out third. Shane Mule got out in front of us, so. But Labonte did extend his lead, so that's not good. And Shane Mule is a full-blown rival, so we have to deal with that as well. Maybe I can share draft with him a little bit.
Number 32, it's attempting a block.
So we're not getting, what's his name up here. That's not happening. Especially after that little debacle. But I'm just going to try to share draft with Shane Mule here. See if we have any shot of getting up to the lead. We're going to have to get around him cleanly. So I'm going to try to share draft with him, take some of the rivalry off. We're going to have to get around him cleanly. Be good yet? No.
Number 32 is looking for some payback. Look for him to try to block your move.
He's gotten his payback on numerous occasions.
On your right.
Alright, just let him go, let him go.
Clear on either side.
I'm responding to the crew chief, if you don't know. If you can't hear, I apologize.
The 32 car isn't gonna let you by easily.
We know, you don't have to tell me every single time.
Leader's on in front of you by about 4.5 seconds.
We're gaining on the leader. We're not going to have enough time without a caution, that's for sure. And if we have a caution at a bad time, this race could be over. I have a feeling we're going to have to just move Shane Meal, or just really dive in deep here and try to clear him.
The 32 car is making his move.
And that's what we did.
You're in second.
Not let him get next to us, though. Because Lord knows he's going to hit us. We're gaining a ton of time on Labonte, that is a fact. Oh, Lord. Gained about a second in the matter of 2 laps there on Labonte. So there's a chance. There's a chance. If me and Shane Mill don't get tangled up. Meanwhile, he's going crazy behind me. But it is Shane Mill. That's customary for him. But we're gaining a ton of time on Labonte. A win might not be out of the cards yet. Now that we can pull away from Meal and just run our own line. Of course, we're going to fail the team challenge, and we're probably going to get fired after this, but it would be nice to at least get a win so that when we get offers for next year, hopefully we will have a decent car to go into. Because we haven't really proven ourselves that much in really the Truck Series or the Xfinity Series outside of short tracks. So, winning on this track would be nice, even though this is a track that I should be winning at. Didn't gain as much time that time, so we got a little work to do here. 4 laps to go at the line. To have to gain almost a second a lap. Very possible, but not easy.
Left front is showing some wear. Gas tank is at half.
Alright. Pressure's on, guys. Can we catch Bobby Labonte, who is the championship leader, I believe, in this series, so that's something to keep in mind of as well. Don't want to pull a Kyle Busch, Ron Hornaday situation and take out a championship leader, but also I really don't care at this point. Yeah, we're not going to catch him. Not a chance, unless if he has some major issues. We gained about 3/10 there, so that's not going to be enough. We can easily say that. I'm going to start being a little more aggressive in some of these corners. Alright, and that pretty much seals the deal right there. I gotten up to 2.5 seconds, and that pretty much sealed the deal there, me overdriving that corner. I knew that was going to happen once I said I was going to start being a little more aggressive, but did I listen to myself after I listened to myself? No. Because that would be a stupid thing to do, and then I'd just loyally botch that corner again. Yep, we're not winning this race. Nope, not a chance. Still, a second place effort's good, but it's not going to save us from getting fired, that's for sure. And really, realistically, the only other track on the schedule that we might have any success at would be Phoenix. Why? That made no sense why I just drove off the track there.
Wow, big lick. You okay?
But, Realistically, Phoenix was the only track that I would have any success at, because otherwise it's Texas and Homestead. And Lord knows that those are going to be terrible. Turn!
Closing the gap on.
How is he here?
Clear left. White flag, last lap. He's still there.
Oh, frick. Now I gotta deal with him.
Only one more to go. Keep it up. The 19th
And I'm off the track. The tires must really be wearing now. Crap. Now I'm not even gonna finish second. Frick my life, man. Frick my life. Nothing went right in this episode. Yes, we won the modified race, but now I'm not even gonna finish second after I gave a whole speech about how I wasn't happy about finishing second. Served me right, I guess. No way we're gonna catch him here. Well, third.
We're third.
That's depressing. That's depressing. Yep, not even gonna look at the results. Honestly, I don't care. Got a bunch of fans after that, got some prestige, not many hero points, but that's to be understood. Didn't really help the team out too much, unfortunately. Oh, we got a rival as well. Who knows who that is? Alright, 2 notifications. Failed challenge, rival. Failed challenge, angry driver. Look at that, I was smart. I'm going to actually race this charity race off screen so we can maybe get some more fans out of it. So I'm going to do that off screen. You guys won't see any of that. But let's check out the standings. Obviously, not really concerned about these two. So we're still third. And with the small field and the modifieds, I think that means we're probably out of it. Which is unfortunate. Haley has now taken the lead. Actually, he might have been in the lead already, which is why we gained so many points, because remember, he finished 10th. Walker finished 3rd, I believe it was, maybe 4th. But, so, I think it's down to Haley and Walker. I might have an outside chance if both of them have terrible races, but I don't think so. Trucks were at the bottom, but let's see where on the bottom we are. We're 36th, alright. And in the Xfinity Series. Hey, I just thought of something. We didn't get fired. We didn't get fired. Hey, that's impressive. We're dead last in there, yeah. Jimmy Johnson's going to win the Cup Championship most likely. Bobby Labonte, Ricky Craven, and then Modified's still up for grabs. But Dodge Raceway is the last track, and Lord knows I'm terrible at Dodge Raceway. So that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.